What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little bit since I've made a video. Today we're going to be showing you how to pour tabletop epoxy for beginners. Now the first thing I'm doing here is taking part A and part B and putting them in a hot bath to get them warmed up to temperature. If you don't do this, then it'll be too thick and it'll take forever to pour out. It's just kind of a pro tip in case you guys didn't know. The second thing you want to do is go ahead and heat your shop or your working area up to temperature. Now this stuff works best between 70 and 75 degrees. After you guys have your room up to temperature, you want to mix 1 part resin and 1 part curing agent. And then you want to stir 3 to 5 minutes until all the creaminess is out, and it should be a nice white clear color. After everything's thoroughly stirred, you want to go ahead and pour your resin out onto the tabletop. I'm just using like a little brush to go ahead and spread it around. It will self-level, but you want to make sure everything's equally spread throughout the tabletop, and make sure that it doesn't get too hot. There is a chemical reaction that is involved when you mix this stuff, so if it gets too hot, go ahead and put a couple fans on it and just make sure that, it's staying, between 70 and 75 degrees, and just kind of get it spread out, make sure everything's even, and it'll self-level itself. The final step here is to take a heat source and to get all the bubbles worked out of the epoxy to make it nice and smooth, clear finish with no bubbles in it. Here we're using a torch. You can also use a heat gun, or if you don't have either one of those, you can also use a hair dryer. So right here we're just slowly working the bubbles out of it. The key to this is just nice, slow, steady strokes, and you don't want to stay in one spot for too long. All right, guys, here is the final finished product. Turned out really good. Special thanks to Luke and Jake, my 2 brothers, for making this happen and helping me out. There's 0 bubbles in this. This bar will be going in my basement. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.